Hello, it's currently midnight, the time I am broadcasting this video to you right now. This is going to be a list of the top 60 of my favorite movies. Now, they don't have to be in any specific category. It's just mostly going to be me listing the movies with a crappy little JPEG in the corner, so this is probably going to be the most boring video I have ever seen. Not the most boring video I've ever seen. I'm literally filming it right now. The most boring video I've ever made. So all I'm going to say right now, all of the films I'm going to be mentioning, they excel at whatever kind of filmmaking they're trying to go for. Whatever kind of process, either being the cinematography, the acting, the writing, or in the case of me, how surreal it could be. So, without further ado, let's begin this list. Also, one more thing before we start. I am going to give you a heads up, just in case you lose track on either being 60 to 50, 50 to 40, 40 to 30, you get the gist. So, I am going to remind you when we get to those points in the list. I am going to be counting down from 60 all the way to number 1. Which is obvious with these kinds of lists. So, here we go. Starting from 60. Saving Private Ryan. The Shining. It's a Wonderful Life. The Shawshank Redemption. Death to Smoochie. Run Lola Run. The Pianist. Of course, we're going to have an Darren Aronofsky movie in here because he excels at the weird concepts he has. And that movie is Pi. Dragged Across Concrete. Across the Universe. Arguably my personal favorite Julie Taymor movie. Yes, I am saying that it is better than Titus. But, ironically, it's not the highest you'll be seeing a Julie Taymor movie on this list. Sholay. The Pink Floyd's movie The Wall, Waking Life, Citizen Kane, Fight Club, Little Shop of Horrors, Boogie Nights, Mary Poppins, Coco, Heathers, The Mask, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Baby Driver. Ironically, there are lots of Edgar Wright movies on this list. Haven't really thought that one through. Barton Fink. Of course, I cannot list my favorite movies without mentioning my main man, Lars von Trier with Dogville. Ink. Tetsuo the Iron Man, which is probably the closest you're ever going to see me put a Marvel movie on the list of my favorite movies. Technically, because it's not even a Marvel movie at all. It's a psychological horror movie from the 80s. Who would have thought? The Lighthouse. 7 Psychopaths. The most logical way to follow this up, 7 Psychopaths, is with the David Fincher movie 7. Brain Dead. American Psycho, Midsummer, Royal Tenenbaums, Natural Born Killers, Come and See, The Departed, Titanic, Giant, Truman Show, The Birdman. We are now reaching the top 20, or top 19 since we've already listed Birdman. Magnolia, Clockwork Orange, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. And now here comes the aforementioned Julie Taymor movie that is better than Across the Universe, Frida. The only Ghibli movie that'll end up on this list, The Tale of Princess Kaguya. The Big Lebowski, The Breakfast Club, Lars von Trier appearing on this list again with Dancer in the Dark. It's Such a Beautiful Day, directed by Don Hertzfeldt and presumably animated by Don Hertzfeldt. Why didn't I lead with that? I don't know. It's just me, I guess. Top 10 my favorite movies of all time. Here we go. The Grand Budapest Hotel, The Wolf House, Punch Drunk Love, Fallen Angels, Delicatessen, Sin City, The Holy Mountain, Amelie, I'm Thinking of Ending Things, and now my number one favorite movie of all time, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So that's my list. Feel free to form your own list of your favorite movies down below. I am tired and I need to get some sleep.